What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Big Beautiful Dragons, and we are getting into week 6 of IDL. This week we are playing up against Blazeman and the Manchester Metachams. Let's have a look at the teams here. I'm on the left, he's on the right. He's got a loaded team with Gengar. That is a Terra Captain Slitherwing right there, which is going to be kind of scary for us. His other Terra Captain is a Crocalor, who I've used before as well as a Terra Captain. It can be really hard to kill. Yeah, he's got a good amount of bulk on this team, just with Bronzong, Incineroar, Florges. He's got Webs, he's got Eviolite, Pillow-Swine, as well as Tentacruel. So very bulky team. A little bit of speed there as well with Gengar and Galvantula. And so let's have a look at what we're going to try and do to counter this team this week. First off, we are bringing our Crocodile. We're going with a Moxie set this week, hoping we can just start snowballing. We can hit most of the team pretty well with Crocodile. One of the best counters, I think, to Crocodile is his Slitherwing. It is a Terra Slitherwing. So anyways, we're hoping that his Slitherwing comes in on us and we can hit it with an Aerial Ace. If we can get a little bit of chip on it first, Aerial Ace will kill a Slitherwing if it's not terrestrialized. So we're just hoping that we can kind of surprise him with that. Yeah, and the rest of the moves will do good damage and everything else. Scale Shot is really just there to give us a potential speed boost. And we have a Bug Resist Berry this week, just in case he comes in with First Impression on Slitherwing. Otherwise, we should be faster than Slitherwing. Next, we are bringing our Cyclizar with Assault Vest. This is kind of intended to be the main switch-in for his... for Gengar. Should be able to take a couple hits anyways. If he Focus Blast or Dazzling Gleamed us, we won't last super long. We should be able to outspeed though and hit it pretty good with a knockoff, potentially being able to 2KO that. Yeah, mostly just want to use this thing as a pivot and be able to disrupt and to rapid spin, because he does have a good amount of hazard threats for us as well if we're not prepared for that. Next, we are bringing Tinkaton with a Rocky Helmet. We're physically defensive on this. It's naturally kind of specially defensive. We're hoping that we can absorb some hits, deal some damage with the Rocky Helmet. We really just want to get rocks out on this thing, maybe cripple some things with Thunderwave, remove some boots, or remove some Eviolites if he brings his Crocalor, and just do as much damage as we can with Gigaton Hammer. Pretty standard kind of Tinkaton set here. Just wanted to do Tinkaton things this week. Next, we are bringing our Guts Heracross. Another kind of classic set here. We got Trailblaze, Facade, Close Combat, and Knockoff as our final move here. Yeah, these moves will have pretty good coverage in most of his team. Potentially help to break down some walls. If we can get some stuff chipped first, we can potentially sweep with this in an endgame situation, or just use it mid-game to do some breaking. Next, we have what I'm hoping can maybe kind of be our win condition this week. We have a Key Berry on our Terra Fighting Reuniclus here. I actually have the slide here messed up. We have not Regenerator, we have Magic Guard, so that we can't be poisoned by spikes or by his Toxicroak. I'm sorry, by his Tentacruel. But yeah, we just want to set up with this thing. Sword Power will hit most things really hard. Terra Blast Fighting will add additional coverage for Incineroar or potentially like a Bronzong. And just, yeah, hopefully the Key Berry, by the way, gives us a +1 to our physical defense if we get hit by a physical attack. So hopefully with that and the Calm Minds, we can just get really hard to kill and just work our way through this team here. Lastly, we are bringing our Rotom Heat. We are bringing it with heavy-duty boots this week, just because he does have a number of Stealth Rock options available. We have a crippling weakness to that, so we're just keeping the boots on to be safe. We really don't have much attacks other than Volt Switch here. I want this thing to be able to stay alive as long as possible with Pain Split, and just be as annoying as possible to cripple things with Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp. Really just want this thing to be a defensive pivot, stay alive, cripple things, and help to maybe enable one of our other mons to win eventually in the game. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. What's up, guys? We're getting into the fight here. Waiting to hear what Blazeman's Terra is on his Slitherwing is. But I think He's looking pretty, I guess his whole team is pretty defensive. I can see like a Gengar lead or maybe a Stealth Rock with his whatchamacallit there. Really, Tink looks okay into most of this team other than Incineroar is a little problematic. But I think we're just going to go Tink and try and get some rocks up if we can. He does have a spinner with his he's Terra Ghost. Okay, he's Terra Ghost on his Slither. So he can use that to spin block as well. Let's see, okay, and he does go with the Incineroar. Because we're going to get annihilated by like a Flare Blitz here. I think we can just go into our Rotom here. He probably just has like a knockoff or a parting shot. That's okay. Incineroar actually is a pretty good matchup into a lot of the team here. Let's see. Goes for a knockoff. Okay. Yeah, I think a Thunder Wave is pretty free for us, so let's just go for a Thunder Wave here. Doesn't have a ground or electric type. And imagine he just like switches out here. Maybe into like Bronzong. Okay, we go for Thunder Wave. Does he go for a parting shot? He does go for the parting shot. Okay. Who's he want to bring in now? Okay, what is this? It's Gengar. Okay. So what can Gengar do to us here? I think we can survive something from Gengar. Kind of just want to go into our Cyclizar here, maybe. Could go for a Volt Switch. I'm just wondering if he's gonna like try and substitute on me here or not. Otherwise, why would you bring out your Gengar to get paralyzed, right? Let's just go for the Volt Switch here. Goes for a Nasty Plot, okay. Should have stayed in and just paralyzed it. How much can we do to it with our Cyclizar? Knockoff will do a lot. Possibly kills it. We should be faster. He could easily be Colbur Berry here. So he's at about 75%. Should actually kill it unless he's Colbur. If he is Colbur, that could be trouble for us, I guess. Tinkaton might be able to survive a hit from it. Yeah, I think we just got to go for the knockoff here, though. He's probably Colbur. He is Colbur. Damn, okay. Maybe he'll miss a Focus Blast? Ooh, a knockoff is disabled. That's unfortunate. He does not miss the Focus Blast. Okay. Goodbye, Cycle. Yeah, so we have to bring in, I think Tink can survive a Shadow Ball here. Yeah, so we're just going to bring in Tink. So we don't have speed control on anything else right now, unfortunately. And we're just going to go for the Gigaton. I really thought it was going to sub, I guess, on that first turn there. Otherwise, paralyzing this thing would have been really nice for us. Didn't think he'd bring in Gengar and risk getting it paralyzed right after I showed off having Thunder Wave. Okay, he goes for a Hex. That's okay. We survived that. This should kill. Alright. Gengar goes down. Kenny. Who's Kenny? Oh, okay, Kenny's there. The Tentacruel. He could go Toxic Spikes here. I kind of want to just do a Thunder Wave, I guess. Let's get this thing paralyzed too. Ooh, okay. That's a little scary. Didn't think we'd see a Swords Dance on Tentacruel. Some cool tech there. Good thing we got it paralyzed, I guess. And I think we just want to... Do we want to keep this alive, or do we go into something else? I think we just want to keep the pressure here. I mean, because we don't want to take a Swords Dance hit with anything. Let's just go for a knockoff here. Okay, Yadashuka hits us with a liquidation. So Crocodile can revenge for us here. Imagine he can go into Bronzong here too. I think that's okay. I think we just want to go for an Earthquake just in case, because we don't want to take a +2 liquidation. He's got this thing paralyzed, so he might not bother to keep it alive. My Stealth Rocker is already dead. Okay, he lets it go down. Come in with Slitherwing here. We should be faster than Slitherwing unless it's Scarf. If it has First Impression, we do have R2D2, so that is not Slitherwing. Okay. Probably has Colbur on this too. I think we stay in and do the knockoff, even though he probably just has a Shucka Bear or a Colbur Berry. We should be able to survive a Body Press. He does have the Colbur, okay. Ooh, we do a bunch, but not as much as I would have loved to do. Okay. So that's gonna be a problem for us. Body Press will kill us now too. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in and go for another knockoff. Ooh, did a lot more. I thought it would actually. Just for the Body Press. Okay. Let's go into Toaster Oven here. Let's finish this off with a Volt Switch, I think. And then I think we come in afterwards with our Heracross. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Zong goes down. Or do I come in with Reuniclus? Start trying to set up. I guess I'd rather not do that. I just know he's going to come in with his Florges here. I would assume. Don't know his Florges set. We actually could potentially 2KO it if it's a bit more defensive build, but if he's got some offensive investment, he can OHKO us. We can just go back into Rotom again after this as well. Makes me wonder if he's a Choppleberry on Incineroar. Whatchamacallit. I think we're just going to go back into Toaster Oven here. Don't know what his item is. I mean, Heavy Duty Boots, but if he's Chopple, he survives that. I mean, he might have just been trying to debuff us before he dies. He's paralyzed. I think I'm gonna go for a pain split here. All his last 3 of his mon are all yeah, let's just go for a pain split. Doesn't do a lot to him, but it gets us healthier. Goes for parting shot. So this will make us healthier to deal with whatever he chooses to bring in next. Gotta imagine we see his Slitherwing. Okay, he doesn't want to do that yet. You know, let's switch out into our Ray Uniclus, and maybe we can just start setting up on this thing. Maybe Paralysis would have been smarter. Let's see what he does. He goes for a Wish. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think we start setting up here. Let's just go for it. He's more of a support set here. Get 1 Calm Mind off. Could potentially kill that thing with a Terra Blast here. I think we're kind of forced to Terra, which will allow him to bring in his Florges again. So I think we Terra and just go for another Calm Mind, which will at least help us once Florges comes back in. If he does go for that parting shot. Faster, it's good to know. Rather like a parting shot than a sort of taunt there. Okay. So now we just go for the Terra Blast. I think that this should kill him. Oh, he's got the Chopple. Okay. Unfortunate. Get a crit. He goes for the Flare Blitz. Does a lot, but also triggers our Key Berry. Okay, okay. So yeah, we just have to do another Terra Blast here. Let's it go down. Florges will be able to do about a third to us if it's not special attack invested with Moonblast since we're Terra'd. Okay, he does bring out Florges again. We've got one more turn to taunt, so we kind of have to just go for the stored power here. Did a pretty good chunk. Oh, it lowered our special attack too, that sucks. Okay, and he's pretty specially defensive. Well, we did have our attack lowered, that's probably why, wasn't it? Hope that he doesn't have like a psychic noise. Do we survive? Oh, we don't survive either. Okay, that sucks. Okay. That's not great for us. He's got another turn of leftovers recovery. Don't know his defensive investment. I think we kind of have to come in with Beetleborg anyways and just go for a close combat. And this is potentially, yeah, we're doing 65 to 77 if he's fairly physically defensive. Let's just go for the facade here and see what he is. He goes for protect. Oh, gets another turn of that leftovers recovery. That's unfortunate. That can make a big difference. Okay, let's go for another one. Still have a roll to kill again, depending on what his investment is. Is it enough? That's not enough. Okay. He hits the Moonblast, which is enough. Oh man, a crit. Oh, come on. So unless he was invested in special attack, a crit shouldn't have killed me there. Or he wouldn't have killed without the crit. So that sucks, and now we're probably just going to lose. I don't think that Volt Switch is going to be enough to kill him here. I can't tell how much he has left. He can just protect. Just got to go for it. Okay, so we actually are able to kill Florges at least. So now we're stuck here versus Slitherwing. We kind of just have to try and burn. So let's go for the Will-O-Wisp here. Heteras. Okay, he's not faster. Let's see what he does. Is he a bulk up variant? He is. That's not good for us. Close combat is going to hurt quite a bit. I mean, we really don't have anything to do except for Volt Switch, right? So we just have to hope he doesn't have Morning Sun, and that maybe we could chip him down with Volt Switch enough. Okay, that did like 20%. He goes for another bulk up. Close combat still shouldn't be killing. We just keep Volt Switching. If he's got Morning Sun, he definitely wins. Flame Charge, okay. Let's keep going. We're just going to keep Volt Switching. Close combat doing about 60 to 70 if he's max physical attack. Goes for another bulk up. It's at +3 now, okay. We still should survive a close combat. We just really have to hope he doesn't have Morning Sun here. Come on. Terra Blast. Okay, is that going to be enough? We survive. We survive. Let's go. Let's go, Rotom Heat. Okay. Yeah, that was a close one. I thought we lost it, to be honest, when we got crit by the Florges there. Good games to Blazeman, and we'll see you guys next week. We are currently 5-1 with 2 weeks left.